thing about life is
Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome back for this video again. And leo tunataka kupiga story na story tunaenda kupiga ni story tamu kabisa. Uh, I know many people will never ever really admit, but at one point or another we ever were in a position penye tulichukua kitu cha mzazi. And by that I don't want to say taking it in a bad way, but tulichukua kitu ambayo we were not supposed to take it, but we took it. So story ya leo Kolo, karibu manze. Story ya leo iko Roadblock, Eldoret, where we used to live sisi tukiwa vijana. Now, this is a lesson that I've learned later on in life because I've also grown to have kids and I've also grown to see the mistakes that I did in that generation or in that time when I was actually a young person. So mi na Kolo tumekaa tumesikizana, tutapanga aje mipango, tumeona miradi zetu za hapa kule, tumekaa tumefikiria, mi na Kolo tumeona mahindi zilikuwa zinawekwa kwa singira yangu. So after harvesting maize tulikuwa tunazileta then tunaziweka kwa singira yetu, then tukishaweka kwa singira yetu, like we had so many sacks of maize. We literally find at some point kuna around 20 gunias za mahindi zenye zimewekwa hapo hivyo. So jioni moja mi na Kolondi au tukafikiria tukaambiana, boss ni aje bana, tulikuwa tumesota tucheze kaa sisi. Mimi huyo na Kolo mbaya mbaya, usiku saa 2:30 Kolo alikuwa anaishi across the road chini kwetu kidogo. Saa 2 ya usiku ndio sisi tumebebana na mahindi gunia moja tumechomoa. Sitasema kuiba jamaa. I've never stolen from my parents. I took it legally. Tumechukua mahindi gunia moja tumeteremka nao mbio 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 tumeenda tumeficha kwa keja ya Kolo. The following day tumeamka vizuri tumeamua tukaenda tukatafuta soko. Soko ilikuwa haraka hizo siku by the way. I don't even understand how mahindi imepanda mpaka ikafika like right now we are buying maize flour at close to 200 shillings and above. Those days maize flour used to cost around 80 shillings, 90 shillings ya duka. And selling gorogoro ya mahindi used to go for around 20 shillings to 30 shillings. If I'm not wrong, we sold that mahindi. We sold gorogoro at around 15 bob or 20 bobs. Kama sijakosea, because I don't think from that heist, and actually it's a heist because that was the first serious heist I've ever done. I don't think from that heist me and Koro to make more than 500 bob. Because I remember tulienda tukauza somewhere kwa Baba Njoro. Tulienda tukauzia Baba Njoro, Baba Njoro akatujenga haraka haraka. Tukanunua tukanunua kangumu packet mzima bana. I think I also grew big based on the things I used to eat. Mimi na Kolo tulikula. We ate and we ate and we ate na tukuwa tunatosheka bana. We ate kangumu. And later on now when shule zilifunguliwa and I had to go to school is when now mahindi iliuzwa and there was a shortage in my field. And the moral lesson is I took what I didn't need at that time. But eventually it did cost me a lot because at the end of the day, when I try to look at how I suffered in terms of school pocket money, how I suffered in terms of moving around, it was all as a result of what I had done. Because in my own way, I created my own problem. In taking something illegally from my parent, I also created a bigger problem. I've also grown to have children, and I've reached a point where sometimes you see a child taking something from you, and I feel what my parents used to feel then. Because as a parent, you do not have the luxury to try and maybe be overly uh, harsh to your kid, but you try to also not allow them to get away with a lot. I really appreciate my parents because in all these scenarios that I'm saying, nobody ever treated me in a manner that I felt it was unwanted or I felt like I was a thief or something close to that. But growing up, I learned that it had consequences because going to school, sometimes I had to walk, sometimes I was never even given fare. And kama maybe singechukua hiyo mahindi. And we never did anything important with that. I think the most we did was we just bought kangumu or we just bought something. I think kangumu or chapatis, that's the highest thing we ever bought from using that